4 cookies in.
I'm recording. I can play some on the background.
Yeah. I like your cell phone.
Yeah. Get the mood going.
Dun, 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 dun. There, welcome to Pastors of the Roundtable. This is our Christmas special, our Christmas bonanza that we got here around the podcast table here. I don't have my lead sheet, but this is the discipleship podcast of Monroe Missionary Baptist Church, and it's brought to you by Together in Christ, the teaching ministry of MMBC. And today we're really not we're not really worried about encouraging really thoughtful discussion. This is just kind of our fun Christmas party.
Fellowship is important.
Fellowship, the communion of the saints. Yeah, the early church, Acts 2. This is Acts 2. Right here.
Something thoughtful.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Maybe.
So, so we're sitting here with our Christmas stuff. We've each brought our Christmas cookies. Scott's got some nice Christmas music there. He's playing with us. Elvis Presley, that Christmas man. And so Scott's got his jacket on, tie, hat. We're just here to celebrate today and remember some good times.
Remember what?
I don't know, really. It's kind of just hanging out, you know? So we got our Christmas cookies here we brought here. Now let's go around and talk about our Christmas cookies, which we'll be eating throughout the episode. Scott, do you want to introduce us to your cookies that you have today?
Yes, they're not your classic chocolate chip
Could
cookies.
you hold them up for the camera too? I think would be a good thing. There you go. That's
Apparently
really nice.
they've already been demolished. But
So
I
only
didn't
made
make very
4.
many. I only made 5 cookies. The rest didn't make it here. No, but they are actually a peanut butter chocolate chip, thick, meant to be thick and chewy cookie.
They're good. They were chewy.
They were good.
I like that.
Yeah, and I personally, other people might think this is weird, but I really like salty sweet combinations.
That was good.
So I altered my recipe and sprinkled like big chunks of sea salt on the top because I really like it.
Good. I don't like chocolate chip cookies, but the fact that it was peanut butter made it.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
good.
actually, to be honest, it's a recipe Alicia found a couple weeks ago. She made some. I made a new and improved version.
By the salt. Is that
This
the
is-
new number?
these are the 2.0.
No, I made a couple changes. But it's okay. The kids did help stir in the chocolate chips.
Okay, so this wasn't entirely you.
So that's not like a Christmas tradition cookie that you guys do at your house.
No,
Do you have one? Do you guys do that at your house? Like a
not of cookies.
no?
No.
What do you do? I mean, no anything food wise.
I mean, we haven't been a family for very, very long, but the only Christmas tradition that we have so far that we've made is that on Christmas morning, I make biscuits and gravy, and that's our Christmas
Just eat in the
morning
morning.
breakfast.
How do you get the gravy going? Do you like make some bacon first and get that grease or
Sausage grease.
sausage grease? I'm with you. I'd rather have
You
sausage.
make sausage grease, and then you take the sausage and you mix it up in a food processor, get it really fine,
Jeez.
really fine,
Okay.
and
Put it back in there.
put it back in there.
Yeah.
It's
That's
the
good.
bomb.
Yeah.
The most nervous I've ever been in my life is when we were down with Alicia's family for Christmas a couple Christmases ago. And at her grandma's house, they always have Christmas brunch.
Yeah.
And so we didn't have biscuits and gravy for breakfast, but Alicia wanted me to make them still. And so I'm at her grandma's stove with her grandma steering over me as I'm
Wrong.
cooking the gravy. Yeah, I know, that's what I felt like. Which her grandma's an amazing cook. You know, so it's like, what am I doing wrong, Grandma? But it was fine. But that's really the only kind of tradition that we have so far for Christmas. I'm sure that we're going to try to do some more. You know, now that the kids
Growing
are a
up
little
though,
older.
did you have like cookies or anything? Your mom? No, really.
Not that I remember. No,
Hmm.
not really. Our Christmases when growing up were crazy. We would always be traveling all over the place. So many different families.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
We didn't really have traditions like that.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
it was, I mean,
Right.
I don't don't feel like my life is any less because of it.
It is.
Right.
No, it is.
It is.
Well,
Well, Mom, I love Christmas. You did a good job.
okay, Tim, do you want to tell us about your cookies?
These are cookies we make all the time. I think my grandma makes them. And my mom got them from my grandma, maybe. I don't want to say that wrong. Maybe my mom just did them. I think my grandma did, though.
Okay.
So yours have a lot more meaning than mine do.
Yeah,
I think that's what makes them.
it's a sour cream.
Yours are these sprinkled ones here.
Yeah, it's these ones right here. It's a sour cream like based recipe, and I don't think I had enough sour cream, to be honest with you. They usually have a little bit more tang to them from the sour cream, but this was kind of last second. You guys sprung this on me, so
You guys. This was Spencer's idea.
yeah, it was a last second thing that I wasn't quite ready for. I was hunting when I got the text that you were actually cooking cookies, so I had to hurry up and get home and get on it. But normally,
Sorry, I gotta stop hunting. I gotta go make some cookies.
that's kind of how it went. Normally, we frost them in different colors, but it's a cream cheese frosting normally. And then you would decorate them way better than I decorated them. But I like this kind of sugar topping.
Yeah.
That's just me
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
And so I just poured it all over them. But like my mom, the stocking would look more like a stocking. The tree would be green, not green. and
Yeah.
red. Just stuff like that.
Yeah.
She has more
Yeah.
cutouts.
Mhm.
And so Easton helped me cut them out a little bit.
You had, in the picture, you had some of them that were like ginormous.
Yeah,
what
so-
happened to those?
So I guess so these are traditional in our family. I get on Amanda's case, where are the cookies? And why hasn't it happened yet? I do.
Why have you made my mom's
I'm a
cookies?
tradition guy. I just it was
It's the
Christmas,
Italian in you.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so we've already went through a batch at home. But so that is when you do the cutouts, there's obviously some left.
Yeah.
So my mom always made what we called blobs. That was a blob. And you just smush it together and cook it. And it's thick, big, huge, thick cookie. And so normally growing up, my dad got the blob.
Oh.
That was like what the man of the house got.
This is-
And once in a while, we would get one too if there was enough left
Father,
over.
can we have pot of the blob?
Exactly, yeah, exactly. And so now there was, Amanda made 2 already from a last batch. Me and Easton were going to eat one. And I'm like, you know what? We have enough cookies here. I'm just going to make a few big blobs.
That's a lot of cookies.
And so I made some big blobs for whoever at my house, hopefully me, eats all 4 of them. Hey. Yeah, so that's our tradition thing.
That's cool. I like that.
Well, these are my first ever of starting a new tradition.
Cooking.
Cooking.
Cooking, yeah, at all.
So,
See,
Last minute, you did. This was your idea to do a cookie
This was
exchange,
my
and you
idea.
tried getting out of it last minute.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't let you.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I made the cookies though.
You did.
You did.
But Sunday morning, you really tried to get out of it. You
Say,
said
Bill.
Courtney would do it,
Okay.
or Kroger,
Yeah.
or Meyer.
Or somebody like that.
But we had video
came through.
proof or picture proof that you were
Yes.
cooking. So what can you tell us is special about these cookies and the recipe you did?
I used the
They're made with
America's
love.
Test Kitchen recipe
I like that show.
from their big cookbook.
Uh-huh.
So these are called brown sugar cookies.
Mhm.
So I didn't have the dark brown sugar.
Yeah.
We just had light brown sugar. So these are not like authentic from the cookbook. But one of the things that makes these different is you had to brown the butter to where it was a dark,
Okay.
dark color with a nutty aroma.
Yeah.
And so you had,
Listen to
you had to
you.
do that in the skillet.
So it was
And-
real butter.
Real butter.
Okay.
Straight up butter. And then you browned it, and then you brown it to that, and then you add the rest of the little portion of it, and you set it aside for about 15 minutes. And then you add in your stuff into that
Mhm.
and such, and then eventually you roll the dough into the mixture of the regular sugar and then the brown sugar that you mix
And
together.
these look like they're kind of like a drop cookie, where you just make a ball of dough, set it on, and they'll flatten themselves
Yep,
as
that's
they
right.
cook.
That's the way this guy is.
See that?
He knows.
He
his
knows.
stuff. He knows.
Uh-huh.
That's
So
crazy.
that's what this is. So I did this. I baked.
Hey, they're excellent. The hardest part about baking a cookie, honestly, is when to take it out.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Because when you feel it and you're like, it's not done yet, it probably actually is done when it comes out. And that was good because it had some chewiness to it. But it
I
wasn't.
can't lie. My wife was there to
That's
help me
okay.
with the watching.
That's
of
okay.
them.
I'm
The
fine with that.
watching of them.
She watched them for me.
I'm okay with that.
She said you need to make them into smaller balls because you're going to make a too big of a cookie, and so she helped me on size.
That's good. No, that's
But
perfect.
yeah, she
We
was
all need
good. We
help.
set timers on the oven and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you did a good job.
You did.
Hey, thanks, guys. I appreciate that. That
You like
mental-
peanut butter?
I do.
That would be a good peanut butter cookie too.
That's
if
true.
You added peanut butter to it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So,
Now, do you guys have any traditions at your house, food wise?
so my grandma has.
We're
There's
allowed to eat these now?
Yeah,
go
I'm
ahead.
gonna eat a
I
cookie.
mean, now.
We so like yeah, growing up, my grandma, who's passed now, but she has there's a recipe, a sugar cookie recipe that we have, and my mom makes them, and my wife
Like this that you guys would decorate.
exactly that my Courtney will make too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we would make those for Christmas. I don't know.
I don't mean Christmas Day. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, some people would make popcorn balls or something as a family, or like right now, Amanda likes to make. She's been doing this for years. That stuff that you ate, that we delivered to your house, the white chocolate, and it's like
We
different
demolish that stuff.
Chex cereal.
That
It's got
is really
M&Ms
good.
in it.
I
Yeah.
like that.
So Amanda's been making that since we got married. It's become kind of a traditional thing that we
That's
make.
really good.
Yeah.
Yep.
We like that too.
Yeah, that was really good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I love, we don't make this, but this is something that I love, and I get it from usually some people at church. Peanut butter fudge. I love peanut butter fudge.
Mhm.
And I like that tradition that people do, and I get to partake in it.
Fudge is usually a little too rich for me.
Yeah, just
not a
little
huge fan
pieces.
of it.
Just need a little piece.
Mhm.
Like after dinner, it's enough to hold you to eat cookies later.
Right. Yeah. No, I don't know. We do go to Christmas Eve services. That's something we've done
Yeah.
as our little family. But
Amanda's family always did breakfast. Big breakfasts in the morning of Christmas.
Yep.
Not necessarily at like 8 or 9 in the morning, but like 10 o'clock or something like that.
I guess the only tradition I had growing up, which I loved, but my family hated, we have this little brass bell that is super loud. And it's like you ring it. It's just meant to be a decoration, but it's super loud. And every Christmas morning, I'd get that bell at like 5 a.m. Run through the house. Ding, 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 ding.
So you're an up early guy for Christmas?
remember, he was the baby of the family.
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
I mean,
But so here's the thing. But I can't remember how many years ago it was. It might have been when Nolan was born. My mom gave that bell to me as a Christmas present,
Oh, that's cool.
so that we now have that bell at our
That's
house.
a great gift.
Do you
now,
still do
isn't
it?
it?
Of course. Of course I do.
Are you the one that rings the bell?
Well, no, like now I'll let like Nolan do it, like on Christmas morning.
We have
you
to
know.
wake our kids up on Christmas.
You must not get him good enough presents.
I'm just saying, or maybe they're not materialistic.
Our children are like, Father, we're content.
Can you just read some more to
We're
me?
thankful to have a clean bed and a warm
No,
home.
man. Like I am the one that like I will wake up at 6 a.m. Let's open presents now.
My cousins were that way. I've never been that way.
Oh no.
Me and my brother weren't either. Just slept and got up whenever.
Yeah.
Now, when I got up, I wanted to go open presents. It wasn't like
Yeah.
hanging around upstairs. But
Yeah.
no, how about man?
Did your parents ever teach you like? Did they ever have a period where they pretended like Santa was real?
Oh yeah, yeah. We had
Okay.
Santa.
Okay, yeah. Mine did too.
What are
My
you talking
parents.
about pretending?
Sorry, Spencer. Sorry to break it to you. But that was like there was always a huge. My parents always did a really good job of building up to Christmas
Yeah.
morning and presents and things like that.
Mhm.
It was a big deal.
Yeah,
So,
we did that because actually that I wanted to do that, but Amanda didn't. We ended up not. I gave in on that.
Mhm.
Uh,
about Santa.
Yeah.
Okay.
about Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just never really brought it up much. Like they saw it on movies and stuff, but we just never really brought it up, and it never came up until we had to like tell our kids, "Hey, at school,
Right.
don't be ruining it for
That's
everybody else."
Alicia. She did that
Oh.
in kindergarten.
She ruined it for
Oh,
everybody.
gee.
She got in trouble. The teacher talked to her mom and dad. She got in trouble about
For
it
telling the truth.
for telling the truth.
Yeah.
So another tradition. What you guys have a Christmas tree?
Yeah.
What color are the lights on your Christmas tree?
They are white.
White.
I prefer colored.
Ours are white.
So I have colored because that's how I grew up. But now Amanda's put up a second tree.
Oh,
no-
she's one of those.
Yeah, so now we have our pretty tree
Yep.
that Amanda calls it. It's like lights and purposely put the balls, but then the tree I grew up with was the ones ornaments kids made.
Yeah.
Go to Bronner's and get a pickle ornament or whatever, all these weird things that you buy. And the light, not sparkly lights though. I don't want to flip out, but just the colored lights.
So the year that my mom went and got the pretty tree to put up for display for everybody that came over for Christmas, she like went all out. She got like all the ornaments on it were made of crystal. They were all crystal
okay.
ornaments. Yeah, it was nuts. And I walked in the house one day and just walked through it, going up to my room. I looked over and my mom is sitting in the living room with all the lights off. The tree is on, and she's just sitting on the couch looking at the tree. And I was like, Mom, what are you doing? And she said, I'm just looking at the tree. And so that year for Christmas, I made her a DVD of the tree.
Oh my God.
So it's like, sometimes, like, have you ever seen, like, the fireplace that you can play on the TV?
That's awesome.
I did that of the tree. I gave her a DVD of the tree.
You're a good son, Scott.
Oh.
Wow.
I had a good friend that helped me make it.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
No, the tree that we have at my house now, this last trip that we just took down to visit Alicia's family, my parents gave me the tree that I've had my whole life.
Oh, so it's
that
a
we-
fake tree.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
We do a real.
We do fake trees.
One real and the other. We actually have 3 trees up at our house. The kids have one in the
You
basement.
guys are full of holiday cheer.
Yeah, it's a fake one in the basement from Walmart. That we bought cheap one year after Christmas, probably. And we put that up, and now that they get to decorate that themselves with whatever.
We still have, that's the tree. We have a little bitty tree downstairs that the kids decorated this year too. But the first year that Alicia and I were married, I've told the story a lot. Y'all probably heard it, but the first year we were married, we didn't own a Christmas tree, and we didn't plan on getting one. And people at our church felt so bad for us. They went and bought us a tree and ornaments and lights to decorate it so that we could have a Christmas tree. They felt so bad for
That was
us.
actually my grandma's wedding present to us. Was like Christmas lights, some ornaments,
special.
stuff like that.
That's cool. You'll use it.
We did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. I've got some icebreaker questions here. Name something about Christmas that most people like, but you hate, or at least dislike.
A Christmas Story.
The
Or the-
movie.
Yeah, the movie. Is
You
that the title of it?
Yeah.
A Christmas
The
Story?
Shoot Your Eye Out Kid.
I hate that.
What?
I hate it.
Why
The
is
guy,
it what's...
the guy who narrates it has the most annoying voice in the world.
Really?
Sorry.
Really?
Hey, that was you
I'm
asked
trying
the
to
question.
think. I don't know.
I
Nothing
like that
popped up
movie.
top
Hey,
of my
That's
head.
a great movie. I saw the Red Ryder BB gun at Cabela's.
I own those.
Now I told Nolan when he turns 5, he can get that.
Yeah.
But
5?
yeah,
He won't be able to pump it yet.
that'd be all right. He won't poke his eye out because he won't be able to shoot it.
That's right.
But another Christmas movie that I am not a fan of that everybody loves.
Jingle All the Way.
No. Yes.
Like the Grinch or something.
The Elf.
You don't. Oh, because you
Well,
don't
yeah.
like Will Ferrell.
It's terrible.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah, that's.
So you
ridiculous.
don't like, so 2 movies that you don't like that everyone loves at Christmas
Pretty
time.
much. Those are people's like 2 favorite movies that they talk about watching at Christmas time, I feel like.
That you don't like. What about you, Tim?
I don't know. I really like Christmas season. Like the music is fine to me. I'm trying to think what it would be. I don't know. I don't like ham. A lot of people have ham at Christmas time. That's not something special to me. I think ham is a cheap way out. You can get an expensive ham. Don't get me wrong,
but listen, ham. Okay, I agree. There's hams,
it has its place. I guess.
but ham is always good.
I would agree. It's never.
I mean,
It's never
it's
like
like-
after you eat ham, you're like, that was just gross.
Right.
That very rarely happens.
I mean-
but I'm never also like, gosh, that was awesome.
I have.
After ham,
Yes. Yeah, if it's a really good
I
country
like
ham.
country ham.
That's
I
what
like-
Scott said too, right there.
I like
ham.
country ham.
Mhm.
I'm just talking about like a shoulder ham, not the salty country ham. I like that.
Yeah.
But that's what we eat for breakfast.
Huh?
We do that for breakfast.
Mm.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, man.
It's good.
It's kind of weird, but it's kind of become a tradition at like my parents' Christmas gathering. They'll like for some reason we always have shrimp cocktail.
Yeah, we do that.
It's like so, it's just like a Christmas thing. It's turned into, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. Do you have something you don't?
That
Yeah, what's
I
yours?
dislike about Christmas? I don't know. This is probably going to offend some people, maybe.
That's the point of the question.
Okay. I'm assuming, I'm going to say Hallmark movies.
Oh yeah, I could join you on that.
I'm just
Every
not.
guy agrees with you. on
Yeah,
that.
I'm like, come on. I don't need to watch whoever is going to be in this Hallmark movie.
I mean, when I was little, like here, they'd make us go sing at the nursing homes
Oh,
and
yeah?
stuff. I wasn't into that. I didn't want to do that.
Serving people. Yeah.
70,000 degrees in there,
So, yeah.
singing songs, just like mumbling through, like, let's go.
Let's go. Okay. What holiday movie or special do you watch over and over again?
I really like the Grinch, the Jim Carrey one.
Mhm.
Really? You like that
I
one?
watched that.
Yeah.
We watched that a lot.
I don't like that one.
And
See that's what you should have said for the first question then.
I like the newer one with Benedict Cumber, whatever his name is, the animated one,
oh, that one's good.
or the really old cartoon. I don't
I like that too.
Yeah.
hmm
Sorry, go ahead.
We went to the Fox Theater and watched the Grinch play
That was
once.
cool.
We were trying to start that tradition,
Mm.
always going to a play,
Yeah.
which this year couldn't do.
Yeah. My favorite Christmas movie that I would watch again and again would be Home Alone.
Hmm.
I consider that a Christmas movie.
No, it is a Christmas movie. Yeah.
My favorite like clay animation one's A Year Without a Santa Claus
Oh, I hate claymation. I should have added that.
with Snow Miser,
Really?
Yeah,
Snow
I
Miser and
hate
He Miser.
claymation.
What's the guy's name? Has the pickaxe and
Yeah, and Rudolph.
Rudolph.
Oh,
Silver or gold.
I do not
Silver and
get.
gold.
Really?
I cannot stand claymation.
But you like Star Wars. The first one's basically claymation. You like see the strings.
What?
That might be a little true.
Okay, so for me, a movie or special, I like old movies. So I like A Christmas Story, but I like It's a Wonderful Life. Have you ever
Very
watched
not
the?
theologically good,
watched-
but all right. Angel gets its wings.
Okay, Clarence. I also like. Me and Courtney like this movie called The Shop Around the Corner.
Never heard
Have
of
you
it.
heard of the movie You've Got Mail?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Shop Around the Corner is what is the original, and You've Got Mail is based off of that.
Mm.
And this is a movie from like the 40s with Jimmy Stewart in it.
Is it
Okay.
black and white?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna watch it.
it's really good though. It's really good.
If it's black and white, you can't see the Christmas colors.
It's part of the romance of it, man.
Like you didn't like Hallmark movies.
This is not a Hallmark movie, man. This is a classic. Jimmy Stewart is in it. Okay.
Have you already watched it this year?
Yes.
How many times?
Once with Courtney so far. I like It's a Wonderful Life.
I only ever saw that. I mean, they used to show it like on Channel 7 or
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
So I'd seen it on there.
Yeah.
It's okay.
They're both Jimmy Stewart. That's like the first movie he made after coming back from World War II.
Which one? Wonderful Life?
So,
It's fine.
Yeah.
I don't watch those things.
you watch Claymation.
No, I said, but when I do, I want to watch A Year Without a Santa Claus.
Okay. Who is the toughest person you have to buy for this Christmas?
This year?
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at gifts. At giving gifts.
That's true.
Yeah.
You are.
Like I think about it a lot. I try to
What do you think about? Okay, this
I
is a
really
good
try
thing.
to pay attention to people and what they enjoy.
Okay.
And so, and then I try to find different things alongside of that, right? So, like, you guys like coffee. So, I really like to try to find coffee for you guys, but not just
Any coffee.
like you guys. I know you say you like Starbucks. I don't just want to go and get you Starbucks. I want to try to find something new and
Civet
different.
coffee.
Huh?
Civet.
Oh, that's the kind.
It's the little critters that eat the coffee beans and poop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I want to find
Supposed to
something
take the
different.
bitterness out.
Yeah. So I try to store those things away. Little comments I hear people say.
That's a good
So,
point. You're good at
but
that.
the problem is I'm broke by the end of. Amanda's like, you have to stop this.
Yeah, stop buying stuff for people.
That's my bad.
That's a good. That's good because that's something I'm not good at that. So it's good to hear that that's your strategy
Yeah.
is listening.
Yeah. Knowing the person.
I don't do that.
Yeah, I don't listen.
I don't listen.
Like if I'm gonna get you a gift, a special gift, I would want to get you some like original historical document or something.
Yeah.
Like I think that would be cool. Like he would love that. If you got him and it was like this framed thing signed by probably some English guy that you talk about. Like,
Spencer, I went through a lot of hassle. I had to steal the Declaration of
I
Independence.
got it.
Oh, I got it. Oh.
I called Nicolas Cage. We figured it out.
Well, if I had a signed letter from
Sure.
what's his name, Churchill,
Yeah.
you,
Hey, I'd take that.
you would, wouldn't you?
I'd take that.
And you'd love that
I
gift.
take that.
Yeah.
I'd probably sell it on eBay, but
Or a first edition of some book.
Yeah.
Some
yeah,
old book.
Yeah.
I don't know who this year. I don't know. You guys have someone that's hard to. I'm trying to think.
for me, honestly, Alicia's always the hardest because she never knows what she wants, kind of thing, you know. And I like I've made a more intentional effort this year to like try to listen ahead of time for things that like I either knew that she wanted, because I also like getting people things that I know they're gonna like and enjoy. You know, I'm not a huge fan of getting people presents of things that they need.
Right? Yeah. Like,
You know, it's
get
like,
you some socks,
yeah, you need some pants, you know, or something like that, or you need
pajama
shoes.
pants.
Yeah, don't buy me pajama pants for Christmas. But like I like getting people, I guess you'd say toys,
Yeah.
things that aren't necessary, but they're gonna have fun with,
Mm-hmm.
you know, or they're going to enjoy owning, like the old book or document.
Right.
I usually get my grandparents a gift certificate. Like my one set of grandparents always goes to McDonald's every morning and drinks coffee with some friends, and so I always would get them a McDonald's gift card. And my other but they're not going anywhere. So me getting them a gift card this year kind of doesn't
Yeah.
doesn't count.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to get my grandparents.
Yeah. I'd say my wife would be the hardest. My wife for me too. I guess I just need to listen more. Tim, you need to give a class on that or something.
I could find
apparently.
things that your wife would like. She likes to cook, right? She likes to.
Hopefully she's not going to watch this.
do that
so
kind of
we
stuff.
can talk about this off air. Yeah. No, I know. She loves to cook.
It becomes
She likes
easy
cooking.
then. She liked Joanna Gaines. You know what I'm
I
talking
guess.
about?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know.
And she likes the America's Taste Kitchen.
Test kitchen.
Test Kitchen, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she likes that stuff. She loves Andrew Peterson. I think if he was single and
Available.
like, and if I, was, I think if we were like all
man
about the
crush.
Would
same
she be a
age,
group
Get her a
like,
poster.
like I might.
A poster, a signed poster.
Put it on your wall.
No, she really enjoys his music and his books.
Or his books,
and everything.
yeah.
So
Doesn't he have a new series coming out or something?
I don't know. We've got all of his fiction books, and apparently, by the way, he's going to start reading the 4th book of his fiction series after Christmas. He's going to start doing that. So yeah, good things to think about. Let me see. What's your favorite or least favorite Christmas song?
Oh, I know. Oh man, I don't know what it's called. I gotta think about
Silent Night.
it. No.
My favorite one, I don't know if it's my
Is
favorite
it-
song, but it's my favorite one to listen to on the radio. Is There's Joy to the World by Whitney Houston in a choir. There's
Okay.
a choir behind her.
Yeah,
I really like that song.
that's a
And the
good.
way she sings it's really good. Yeah. Least favorite? I don't know if I have a least favorite one.
Mhm.
The radio just gets old to listen to at Christmas because they play the same few songs, it seems like, over and over again.
Right.
Isn't there a song like? Is it Paul McCartney that put out a song?
Oh,
What is it? How does it go?
simply having
That is
a wonderful
Is that one?
Christmas time.
I hate
Yeah.
that song. It's awful. Awful.
That is that's pretty annoying. Yeah,
It's the
but
same thing
but
over
you
and
can't stop listening to it.
over. Yes, I can. I do it all the time. What's that one by Whitney Houston you were talking about?
Joy to the world.
Kind of
What?
a newer one.
Like I like Bing Crosby.
I like that stuff.
Yeah.
Like him, his
I'm a
voice.
big Michael Bublé guy.
Okay.
That style.
Yeah. Yeah.
So their Christmas stuff,
Yeah.
I like all that
Him
stuff.
and Frank Sinatra. And,
Yeah.
yeah. I don't know my favorite Christmas song. My favorite Christmas carol, at least right now, would probably be "Hark the Herald Angels Sing." I like that one. a
Yeah,
lot.
that one. She's just a really good singer.
Yeah.
Like, and she in the choir behind her on it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm
She had a great
I make my
voice.
kids listen to that quite a bit.
Okay, so something you talk about traditions. This is kind of something that's funny and it's tied to music though. So years ago, I don't know how long ago it was, me and Courtney went back to Missouri for Christmas, and my father had been watching is it David Archuleta? David Archuleta. He was on American Idol. He's a Mormon, and he was singing with the Mormon Tabernacle Choir.
Mm-hmm.
And so my father was watching this. And so we were sitting around Christmas time watching it. And so ever since then, it's kind of been our running
Watch the Mormon
thing
choir.
to watch the Mormon, watch this same stuff. And so like the other night, my sister made a Marco Polo, and my father's sitting down there in his recliner chair watching this song, this music. And anyway, it was just funny because you can watch the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. They're pretty good. But
Sure there.
yep, they're good. Just not Trinitarian. All right.
Small detail.
Okay, if you could travel anywhere for Christmas, where would you go?
My mom's house. My mom and dad's house.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that's where he's traveling to.
You bringing the bell?
Yeah, he's bringing the bell down there.
It's happening. It's happening.
What about
Yeah, I
you, Tim?
hope, for Nolan's sake, I hope they never do get into sports because you're gonna be that dad on the sideline with like the big cowbell.
Oh, you better believe
That's
it.
my boy.
You better believe it. Yeah.
You better believe
Have you
it.
seen those videos of like dads doing really embarrassing things, picking their kids up from school? Oh yeah,
That's
I
you.
can't wait. It's like going out in my bathrobe and whitey tighties or something.
Nolan, is that your dad? What about you, Tim? Where do you want to go?
I kind of fall in line with him though because I'm so traditional with Christmas.
Okay, so no family stuff.
Yeah, like
Where would you go then on top of that for like what geographic
am
location?
I bringing my family with me? That
Or
matters.
do I get to go by myself?
Yeah, that matters.
Okay.
I'm
Tell
just
me.
being honest.
Okay. Tell me both.
If I'm going by myself, I'm going hunting somewhere
Okay.
out west, preferably
Out west.
Montana,
Okay.
something like that. I would really like to hunt some elk or
Is it elk
or
season right now?
Alaska.
Is it elk season right now up there?
In some yeah.
parts.
hmm
If you're going with your family,
We'd probably go somewhere warm.
Florida.
Florida.
Right.
We have all kinds of places we'd like to go, but yeah, it'd be somewhere warm where we could relax on a beach
Right.
somewhere.
Scott.
I really have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I know, like going somewhere by myself honestly doesn't sound like very much fun because I'm a pretty boring person by myself. So like, and I
He's
don't
just doing
think-
schoolwork.
yeah. I'm sure. I mean, if it were me and Alicia, we would want to go. Like, I think we'd probably enjoy Christmas in like Gatlinburg. We both like Gatlinburg a lot, and and it's really pretty for Christmas. down there.
That's cool.
So I think we would maybe do that. But I mean, Alicia's the same way as me. Like she doesn't want to be anywhere but with her family,
Right.
for Christmas.
That's how I wouldn't want to go anywhere.
Like
Right.
I really enjoy like Christmas for our family used to be crazy.
Mhm.
Like going to like so many different relatives' house, and it was always rushed. But for the last several years, it's been very low key. Everybody just goes to my mom's house,
Right.
and it's just been a full day of hanging out,
Right.
enjoying time together, and
Mhm. That's cool.
just fun. Karaoke, good
Karaoke.
stuff.
You guys do that?
Oh yeah,
Ring the bell.
My family's
do
all about
karaoke.
it. My family and Bruce seems like they would get along a lot because I know Bruce and Gina like karaoke.
Yeah, they sing.
Yeah.
Annoying.
All right. I don't know. Something comes to my mind for a fun place to go for Christmas is like Switzerland. You guys ever think about going to Switzerland?
Why?
Because of
The
like the
mountains?
Alps.
The
Yeah,
mountains?
that'd be beautiful.
It'd be beautiful. Go to
Yeah.
like Calvin's Geneva for Christmas.
Why specifically
Lake,
Christmas?
Lake Geneva, and and you've got anyway. That kind of sounds really fun, but that's a long way off. Okay. Would you rather have 3 feet of snow for Christmas or no snow at all?
3 feet.
Yeah, I think I'd have to stipulate like, could it be the only snow we get? That I
Right.
want the snow for Christmas and miss no more after that.
Okay, I'm looking here for some other stuff. Okay, I'm gonna look for some.
Let me ask you this.
Right, go ahead.
The best gift you ever got on Christmas, and it can't be like you got you proposed or something like that. Lame. The best gift you ever got
for
that you
Christmas?
can remember.
PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I remember specifically, it was like when it had just come out, but the GameCube had also just come out. PlayStation 2 was like $200 or $300. I couldn't remember. And I was just like, there's no way my mom and dad are going to buy that for me. That's too much. Like, that was like the high bar that you could get for Christmas. So I was like, I'll shoot lower. I'll get a GameCube instead. It's a cheaper one. It's still pretty fun. But like, I was so disappointed on Christmas morning because like I'm looking at all the presents and there's nothing in the shape of a cube. So I was like, I didn't get the GameCube. I didn't even get a GameCube. Here I am. I'm opening my presents and all of a sudden there's a PlayStation 2. And it was awesome.
Wow.
It was the best. Sorry, I'm so materialistic.
No, that's awesome.
It was great.
Once for my birthday, my parents got me a PlayStation. No games.
Really?
Like, we couldn't afford games. We could only afford the system. Well, yeah. So I just get to stare at it.
Yeah. That was like, what my mom is really good at giving, like, in the same way you're good at giving gifts. She knows what people want, and she just wants to make people happy, you know? So she's really good at giving gifts. Her and my dad.
Mm.
You remember a good gift you got? Like, even as a kid? I would assume it's as a kid, you know, you're pumped about it.
Yeah. I don't remember. I got a lot of cool stuff. I remember one year I got a Viking ship that you could build like with block. It wasn't Legos, but it was something similar to that. I remember that as a kid. Yeah, something like that. I remember that was fun. One year when I was a little kid, so my uncle got me a dog, and he was a little black dog. And,
Really?
Yeah, he was a puppy, and I named him Fooey.
Fooey? Did your parents know the dog was coming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's good.
They knew.
But you lived on a farm.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I remember that as a kid. So those were fun memories and things like that.
Yeah.
Now that I think about it, one year we got a dog for Christmas too.
Yeah.
But we didn't get it on Christmas. It was like a week before or something.
Okay.
Like that. But we went to take, my sister had hamsters and stuff, and went to go have her hamsters' pictures taken with Santa at the pet store. And while we were there, you know, Santa's helper, an elf, had a fanny pack on, and there was a little bitty puppy inside of that fanny pack.
What kind of a dog was it?
It was just a mutt. I mean, it wasn't like, I mean, her name was Scruffy. We named her Scruffy. And her real name was Noelle, though, but we changed it to Scruff when we got her. But she fit like right inside that fanny pack, and my mom said that she was too cute to pass up.
Oh, really?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
So
cool. Cool.
Huh. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. Okay, so a little bit of trivia here real quick before we close out the night.
This is going to make us look dumb.
This is going to
Bible
be
trivia that we just don't know the answer to.
This is not Bible trivia.
Okay.
Okay, so here's a good one right here. Do more Americans eat ham or turkey as their main course on Christmas?
I would think ham, personally.
Okay, what do you think?
I say ham.
The answer to this thing says both. Though sometimes hotly contested whether ham or turkey should take center stage on your Christmas dinner menu, Americans eat roughly the same amount of each protein in total pounds consumed during the holidays, according to Time. Okay.
I don't think either one. That'll be crunchy because those got overdone, the smaller ones.
How much do Americans spend on holiday shopping?
The average American?
How much do Americans spend?
Altogether?
All together or
Oh,
Yeah,
average?
and do both, per person and together.
It's in the billions. I feel like Black Friday was like 8 billion or something like that alone. And then you got Cyber Monday.
Right.
So you're probably looking at like, I don't know, 50 some $billion
So you're thinking 50 billion total.
total.
Trillion total.
It's $1 trillion
Oh my gosh.
total. So do you know how much that is per person on average?
Too much.
$942 per person.
Including the babies who aren't spending any.
So on average, we as Americans spend almost $1,000 on each, I guess probably from all the gifts are everywhere.
Wow.
We get $1,000 and give, for each person
That's a lot.
in the country. That's crazy. I did not know that before this.
Fix our national debt.
That's a topic for another.
So what's the total then?
1 trillion.
It is?
Yeah,
that's
you
what I
got it.
said.
You
It's a
nailed it.
trillion.
I
It's
get
a
all the cookies.
Okay. How long have candy canes been around for?
I'm going to say Middle Ages.
What is that?
The Middle Ages.
Okay, what's the date?
The Middle Ages were what, like 1,000 to 1,400?
Wow.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe 6. Yeah.
I don't want to say what he said.
Okay.
So I'll say like 1600s.
1847.
Mm.
Yeah. All right. It was a German immigrant
Germany?
guy. Yeah, a German guy. German immigrant.
In the
Yeah.
U.S.
Yeah, when a German immigrant used to decorate his holiday tree, according to the National Confectioners Association. Prior to that,
His
though,
holiday
legend
tree?
says
His
that they.
holiday tree?
That's what this says. Legend says that they were invented in 1670 by a choir master in Cologne, Germany.
I said 1600s.
Okay, what is the highest grossing Christmas movie of all time?
In the box office?
Yeah.
It'd have to be something newer, right?
Probably Elf.
Like Elf,
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Wow, really?
Home Alone.
That's my favorite.
200.
That was a big deal when that movie came out.
Back in 1990.
That was a big deal. I remember that.
Year before I was born.
Wow. Okay. Here's a good one, Tim, for you. Do folks still go caroling these days?
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, around 16% of Americans said they did in 2013.
Interesting.
All right, last one, and then we can be done with the trivia here. Okay, what's the most popular Christmas song of all time? Most popular of all time.
Wish You a Merry Christmas. No, what's that?
This is actually a carol.
I don't know carols. Silent Night? Yeah?
It is
Yeah.
silent.
All right.
Whereas White Christmas by Bing Crosby holds the Guinness World Record for the best-selling single. So a little trivia there to, just kind of make you think about things. That $942 a person, though, that whenever I read that first, I saw that before. It makes you think about what we could do with the rest of that money.
I guess.
$1 trillion.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
$1 trillion.
I've never been one that people are the materialism of Christmas, and I understand it, I guess, but there's nothing wrong with getting people presents.
Right.
I don't know why it's such a big deal. I mean, it can become something bad, I guess, but it doesn't need to be.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's true. Well, do you have any closing thoughts before we sign off here?
I don't know. You're going home for Christmas.
Yep, you're leaving.
Going to my favorite place for Christmas.
Going to his mom's.
Going to see mommy.
Yep.
You're going to ring the bell.
What are you guys doing?
We're hanging out here.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Just at home, or?
Mm-hmm. Go to church Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Hang out at home. I don't know what we're going to do for Christmas Day. Might make a nice meal or something.
You should cook. You're getting into that realm.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
That could be a good
I mean,
gift.
you learn how to brown butter.
Could be a good gift to your wife. Honey, you just sit there. Breakfast.
Yep, you just sit there
Breakfast
and
is
then I'll-
coming. Toaster strudels. I mean,
A good gift to my wife is let's go get Eureka. That's a gift she wants.
Mm-hmm.
probably not open on Christmas.
Mm-hmm. Nope. So we'll open up Christmas presents with the kids. Do that and hang out.
Your kids go sledding ever?
We probably did it before at the old church, previous church.
No one been sledding ever?
I don't think so. Not down a real hill.
Mm.
Just pulled him around the yard in the kayak.
You know what's the kid? Ryle. I don't know if Ryle went. They went skiing in Holly.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been there.
You been there skiing?
That was fun.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's really only one hill to sled on around here at Munson.
There's Munson, and then there's one at Heck Park
Okay.
over on North Dixie. You know what I'm talking about? It's by Cracker Barrel and all that over there.
Okay.
There's a
Gotcha.
park over there with a big helicopter in
Yeah.
the park.
Okay. Yeah, they've been there.
Yeah, there's a hill over there.
Gotcha.
people go to, and there's some down in Toledo and stuff that people will do.
Yeah, on Christmas, that's the thing.
No. I'm just
Mhm.
thinking if it snows,
Yeah.
Right.
hopefully sometime to go sledding.
I think we went to Holly on like Christmas Day or something with because my parents, I think, were here. And we went up there to have you been to the big mountain there?
Mm-hmm.
You go skiing up by Holly,
Hmm.
and it's pretty cool. They got,
Yeah, it's fun.
it's fun. The
We've
kids
never
liked
skied
it.
before.
Yeah.
Boys liked it.
So they let them sled there?
No, they skied.
Oh, they did.
Ryle skied. Yeah.
Kids are way better than
Right.
adults.
Yeah, they didn't. I mean, he didn't have the poles,
Right.
but he was on the skis
Uh-huh.
going down.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've never done anything like that.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
Mhm.
It is fun.
Yeah.
It's just expensive.
Yeah.
Right.
No, I don't think like one thing that would be nice here, and we'll see what happens this year, is that like I don't think I've ever had a white Christmas. You know, like in Kentucky it snows, but usually December even is a little too early
Yeah.
for
Right.
it to snow good. You know, so like up here, like it'd be really fun to have a white Christmas and go sledding somewhere.
Mhm.
It'd be neat.
It happens.
Mhm.
Not all the time, but
Mhm.
not rare, I wouldn't think.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah. No.
Mhm.
I don't
Awesome.
have anything, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Merry Christmas.
I guess, yeah. Merry Christmas to you guys.
Merry
You
Christmas, Scott.
filthy animal.
We won't make Scott go around and tell us about each kitty on his coat that he has going around there, but
George and Freddie.
George and Preston.
Sybil.
Sybil.
It's a hideous jacket.
It's a hideous.
Of course it is. It was $9. It's not your tie is not much better.
Not my tie. Again, I was forced into wearing something.
You're not even really wearing it.
Yeah.
You guys are just, I'm not like you with that. I don't do that stuff.
It's kind of a Christmas sweater.
Yeah.
Hey, yeah,
It
see?
is Christmassy.
Yeah, so get off my
Kind of.
back. Come on, get off my back.
Right.
I'm more Christmassy than he is.
It's Santa right there.
Hey, my last name is Snow.
Oh, man.
Just
You know, another movie I thought of that I really like watching at Christmas time is The Santa Claus.
yeah, we
we've been
watched
watching a lot
those.
of those.
Yeah.
All three
I
of them.
really like that.
Yeah.
My kids are not old enough yet to actually like watching
Mhm.
movies like that just
Yeah.
yet. Soon.
Right. Miracle on 34th Street.
It's a
I
black
don't
and
think
white.
I've ever seen it.
That's black and white, isn't
There's
it?
two. There's a black and white one. There's the one that's made like in the 90s.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Really?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No.
Alright.
Yeah.
There's always claymation, I guess, for
Well.
people who like that. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching. And we thank you for joining our party. If you would like the recipe to our cookies, you can contact any of us. I'm sure Tim would be happy to give you
Sure.
his recipe. Scott would, and
Maybe.
maybe
Might just stay a secret.
might be a secret family recipe for a while. And we hope you do have a Merry Christmas. And we thank you for joining us. And well, just have fun. Take care. God bless.